Blackpool Pleasure Beach's dark rides may mostly be considered as classic attractions full of old school charm and character, but they're also considered as some of the UK's best dark ride attractions. The Pleasure Beach currently has 4 operational tracked dark rides, and in this video I'll be taking a look at the history of one of those rides, Alice in Wonderland. I considered doing a collective video about the history of the dark rides at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but the Ghost Train already has a singular history video on this channel, so I'll be doing the same for all of the other dark rides too. My sources for this video include Riding on Rainbows and A Century of Fun books. Alice in Wonderland opened in 1961 at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It was designed by Arrow Dynamics, but constructed in-house. At the time, Arrow were known as Arrow Development or Arrow Engineering. So how did an Alice in Wonderland themed ride end up in an amusement park in Lancashire, England, which has no affiliation to Disney whatsoever? It was an idea brought together from an unlikely trio. That trio was Walt Disney, Leonard Thompson and Arrow Development. At the time, Arrow were establishing themselves as an attractions industry manufacturer and had an excellent working relationship with Walt Disney. Walt Disney had put a lot of faith into Arrow to help bring his vision of Disneyland to life in California. Also, Walt Disney and his team had visited several amusement parks around the world to gain an understanding of amusement park operations. Blackpool Pleasure Beach was one of those parks which they went to on more than one occasion, which helped build up a relationship between Walt Disney and Leonard Thompson. Leonard Thompson at the time was Blackpool Pleasure Beach's MD. Alice in Wonderland at the Pleasure Beach is sometimes referred to as Alice's Wonderland and the Alice ride. The latter is due to characters from both Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass appearing throughout the attraction. One of the commonly asked questions about this attraction is, why does Alice in Wonderland at Blackpool Pleasure Beach use the Willy Wonka theme tune? It's a good question, and there's actually a couple of theories floating around about this. One of those theories is that the ride doesn't use the theme tune from Willy Wonka because the soundtrack was actually composed for the ride first. The composer of the music is believed to have been friends with a songwriter who was working on the Willy Wonka film soundtrack, so they let them use the music for the film and the lyrics were added from there. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory film debuted in 1971, 10 years after Blackpool Pleasure Beach had opened Alice in Wonderland. However, there is conflicting reports on the internet that also suggest that the music was added to the ride after the Willy Wonka film had debuted. Does it really matter though? Probably not, because nobody can deny they have ridden Alice in Wonderland singing "I've Got a Golden Ticket" at least once in their lifetime. Alice in Wonderland was caught up in the Grand National Fire in May 2004 at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. The exterior of the ride did take some fire damage, but the damage was nowhere near as bad as it was in the Grand National Station or even Troma Towers in comparison. So there we have it, a brief look at the history of Alice in Wonderland at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Here's hoping I haven't made any massive errors with the information. To be honest, there's not that much to find out about Alice in Wonderland at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, either in the books or on the internet. What's your favourite memory of Alice in Wonderland at Blackpool Pleasure Beach? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Before you go, please give this video a like. Can we get 200 likes on one video? Many thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Pleasure Beach Experience video.